This is a new game series based on Final Fantasy XV, the long-awaited next part of the Final Fantasy franchise. It's basically been delayed from when it was first announced by about 10 years. So this game is essentially the pinnacle of long-awaited. It's been a very, very long time been waiting for it. So rather than me discussing how much I've been waiting for it, let's actually get the game started and play it. See, got the game, put the disc in, and naturally on day of release we had a 9 GB update file to download, which again seems to be quite standard. I don't quite understand why, because, well, I suppose you do understand why, because they need to release a game at some point. So if they haven't finished it and they still need to release it, then yeah, okay, they're going to need an update. But I don't know, it's just, why can they not release a game that's finished? They put this delay back, they delayed the release of this by 2 months already. How much more did they have to do? Was this game ready for release? Said they're a Final Fantasy for fans and first timers. Well, okay, but let's see. So simple new game, load game, options, licenses, credits are locked. Slightly different. Not really one to read the credits or view the credits anyway. Language. I'll stick with normal for difficulty because I don't know. Okay. So active or wait, so almost real time and sort of turn based, I guess. I'm not going to worry too much about any of this stuff. Stamina, I don't know what different stamina we'll have in the game, so we'll see. Right, okay, so let's start the game. And I really do sort of hope that I've been wrong about sort of the early thoughts of this, that it's looking like it's going to be a bit different and not Final Fantasy. I really do hope I'm wrong, because I'd like nothing more than this game to be a massive success, because it does feel like Square Enix lost their way a little bit with some of the games, and I don't want to see the Final Fantasy series end. We've read that this is basically the last game not the last game they're going to do, but this is their last chance. If this doesn't work out, they won't be doing any more, which I can understand. This obviously takes a great deal of time, particularly this one. If it doesn't do well, do you keep pouring money into it? Probably not. But okay, let's see. Rather than talking about it, let's see what happens. We'll go with normal. Tutorial. Okay, we'll go for the tutorial. I don't know what. I'm hoping this isn't the demo which I already played, because the demo, which was released a while ago, wasn't particularly great. It was a little bit, I don't know, sort of throwing you into different things, not really explaining what's happening. But as he's older, I'm guessing it won't be. There you go. We have Carbuncle. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Carbuncle. It is. As it says your name there is Carbuncle, I must sort of think your name's Carbuncle. Yeah, train in your world of dreams. Okay. I just really want you to tell me what I'm doing, to be honest. Okay. Good old bloody A. Okay. Defend yourself. So how? Oh, you are going to tell me. Was I not supposed to close that? Yeah. practice defending. So square to evade attacks, slightly ahead of time. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? Okay, that's fairly simple. We'll just hold down circle. I don't really understand that. Doesn't seem like much of a combat system. Just holding down circle. Okay, it didn't really feel massively fluid there. Parry and defend your way to victory. Okay. Seemed fairly straightforward there. Warping, so that's one of the things I've been quite interested in. Very new concept. You know, time travel in combat. This could make or break the game, I think, quite literally. It's either going to make it massively easy, or it's going to be so jerky around. Okay, well, let's see. Perform a blade bomb. Okay, tell me how. So, triangle to throw your sword. Come on. I don't know why it's taking so long to do anything. Or has it just frozen? I can't really tell. Oh, I'm supposed to be throwing it. Okay. I thought it'd let me move before I could do that. I'm not functioning around as a warp strike. Track the target. It's just randomly hanging on up there. Okay. That's gonna take some getting used to, I think. Okay, so it should be recovering MP. 1 point warp. Okay, so if you do a point warp, it restores your MP as well as does hiding behind places. This recovers all of my MP. I don't know, it really does not feel smooth at all. You think I've got warping down? Oh, I don't know about that. But okay, alright. I'll trust it. I think the game knows what it's doing. Gladiolus? Attack him. Okay. Striking enemy, damage range may appear in different colours. Orange indicates increased damage, purple indicates reduced damage. Enemies from distance are weak to different weapons. His swords don't work against him. So we want to try a different weapon. So we've tried what? Javelin. Okay. So that doesn't seem fair. He can have 4 weapons, his friends only have 2. Okay, so we want to have... Got anything other firearms? Okay, so the orange bit means that that's more effective. Spells. Okay. Okay, so spells need to be equipped. What am I doing? So, let's say the dagger. Okay. Let me change. Okay. So the first thing I draw from that is, okay, you can use spells, that's fine. But this does mean that where the number has got next to it means you're limited to a certain amount, so it's not done on MP anymore, so your MP is basically just going to be for warping. And your magic is going to be based on how much of each type of spell you've got, so similar to in Final Fantasy VIII where you had to draw magic out of different points. or you could extract it from enemies. So see how they do with topping up magic, because that's going to be quite important. It's just saying don't get your friends. Okay, so you can't warp if you've got magic equipped. Not 100% sure why. Active and white. Okay. So we need to change combat to white. And then he's not supposed to move until we... Okay. So he wasn't supposed to do it before, but he is now. And this is how you use the old Libra spell. Just going to tell you about him. Am I supposed to know what any of this stuff means? Because if I am, I don't know what any of it means. Okay. Right. I'm assuming in some manner I'm supposed to be knowing what I'm doing here. Yep. So, ice. Okay, so let's make 10 lizards. I don't really know. Okay, so how do I actually do it? Okay, so the craft button there. So we're going to make 10 of them. So I'm going to equip that instead of a two-handed sword. I'm assuming in some way I'm supposed to know what he's weak to. Oh, okay, is it? So the one that looks like a sort of snowflake is in orange, so it means that he is weak to frost or blizzard magic, ice magic. The one next to him looks like lightning, so he is resistant to that. I don't can't say I'm 100% sure with this, and I can't do anything with that, so I have to wait for my spell to actually take effect. What the hell is he doing? Good to me again. Okay, not 100% sure on that. Practicing some teamwork, okay. We can do. This is... I'm thinking maybe this just needs getting used to. But let's see. Link strikes. Okay. The sword, great sword, or pole arm. Then we're going to go with sword. Not much of a link strike. Okay, I had that down to block. Okay, this is annoying me, this waiting. It'd be fine if it's only doing it every now and again, but it's literally doing it like every 5 seconds. Doesn't seem to be much of a link strike. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Danger. Oh, looks very nice.
Right there.
And Noxus runs out of HP into the state of danger, so he impairs his abilities, which increases the amount of HP over time and takes damage. When his maximum HP falls to 0, the game is over. My HP is shown as 0 now. Look, my HP is shown as 0 now, I don't understand that. Okay, so there's 2 different 0 HP bits?
Okay.
Okay. So that side of it's pretty standard Final Fantasy. Okay, so now we've just got to actually fight. Right, okay, so now I guess we get to pick what we're going to use. We'll give a bit of fire. And we'll stick with the javelin. So go. That was block.
Try this.
Okay. So say combat is probably going to take a bit of getting used to. It's quite jumpy. It's quite just all over the place. I think it'll be fine. I think it's just going to take getting used to. But most Final Fantasy games do sort of quite drastically redo their the mechanics of the battle system from time to time. So obviously, I think probably the main difference in that is it's not turn-based, but as I thought 12 worked quite well when that wasn't turn-based, it may be that this does as well. It's probably just more having to... I suppose if the people fight automatically, you're essentially going back to what 12 had, so yeah, could be fine. And let's not knock it on the head too much just yet. Let's see what the lore guide is, because I'm not 100% sure. Take a close look at the paintings on the walls. Okay. So what? Eos displayed by hordes of demons, vicious nocturnal creatures of various forms that strike fear into the hearts of even the most seasoned hunters. Demons are denizens of the night, and they will predatory and women are drawn to the roads after dark. People now dread setting the sun for fear of what monsters might be lurking in the shadows. In recent years, the demons grew in number while the nights have grown longer. The correlation between the two phenomena is yet unproven, but scientists persist in their search for a link. Okay, so that says to me that at night it's going to get more dangerous. Understandable. Crystal is a divine cornerstone of the kingdom of Lucis. The stone has a will of its own and channels of sacred power through the ability to the monarch who bears it. Monarchs in the line of Lucis have the innate ability to conjure magical weapons, and for the close ascendants also afforded access to the self-same power. Magical Baroness of Wars kept the Empire at bay and thereby maintained the peace, yet not entirely without struggle. Sustaining the wall imposed an immense physical burden upon the king, but to let it fall for even a moment would be to invite total annihilation. Okay, so some form of almost civil war-y thing. Not really sure what. Next picture. Old tales tell of 6 gods who stood watch over Eos since antiquity. It's said they now slumber, conserving their strength, waiting to awaken upon the coming of a plague known as the Star Scourge. She, most pure of faith, is the oracle, a daughter-in-line of those said to commune with the 6. Blessed by the astral gods, she calls forth the power of Eos to heal those who are suffering and afflicted. Her devotion to helping all those in need has inspired reverence for her among people from all over the world. Okay, that didn't really tell me a lot. The story takes place in the lands of Eos. The present world is divided between 2 warring states. Controlling the majority of the world's lands is military mighty Niflheim, an aggressively expanding imperial war machine. The kingdom of Lucis continues to resist the Empire's advance with magic. The crown city of Insomnia stands proud as the kingdom's last bastion, but the Empire has already made inroads into the outlying territories, including the primary regions of Lyde, Duskai, and Cligny. Yeah, one of them. Okay. I think probably the most beneficial thing from that was that it's potentially more dangerous to go at night. Let's talk, not jump in the air. So if we could talk to him, that would be brilliant. Close lore guide, yes. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. So what I'm going to do now is end this one here, and then look to start the new game from here. Yeah, I did plan on actually starting the game in this video. I didn't realise that the combat tutorials and everything would be so long, but clearly they were. So yeah, we'll start those in the next video.